Am I happy that my internet husband is getting another black job? Yes. Am I also saying, hey, you could have said no to this black job? Yes. Reactions to this announcement have been unfiltered. We really do not hold back as a people. I just want to say, when we were talking about the monoracial black girl erasure this past month, y'all were acting funny. However, when it comes to John Stewart, now y'all want to say something. We gotta point it out. We gotta point out the obvious.
Green Lantern got the green light for live action, and Aaron Pierre is our John Stewart. This feels like a monkey spot situation, because on one hand, Aaron Pierre is a great actor. You saw him in Rebel Ridge? When he said, man, you got me burning through these letters. I said, oh, we being black about it. Rebel Ridge showed us that his build and his temperament portraying a military expert made him a great candidate for John Stewart. Problem is, one of these things is not like the other. In other words, colorism. The problem is colorism. Because Green Lantern John Stewart is a dark-skinned black man. And dark-skinned characters being adapted to TV or movies rarely stay that way.
And here we go again. Aaron Pierre has officially been cast as the character John Stewart in the movie Green Lantern. But there is a problem. Some black folks are not happy with that, okay? Because you see, even though the actor Aaron Pierre is a great actor, I mean, if you watched the Netflix movie Rebel Ridge, you will agree with me that this actor is a great actor. His acting skills are nothing short of phenomenal. Now, even though this guy is exceptional in his acting skills, even though he's almost identical to the character Green Lantern, I mean, he has the same physical build, the same height, the same facial structure, same jawline, same chiseled cheekbones, and even the same eye color, okay? And most importantly, he is black. But despite all that, he still wasn't black enough for this set of whiny, rage-baiting black people.
This is so disappointing in terms of news. Lanterns officially cast Aaron Pierre to be John Stewart. And I'm frustrated.
Oh, he's frustrated because a black person is playing a black character. Okay.
John Stewart is historically a dark-skinned character. He was intended to be dark-skinned because they had a lot of light-skinned black characters in terms of superhero representation. And so for me personally, I would like to see a dark-skinned person play John Stewart. And I know I gotta qualify it. I am not taking away from Aaron Pierre's ability to act. I think he will deliver a great monologue. I think he's a phenomenal actor, all of that good stuff. However, this was lazy casting. So many dark-skinned actors that could have went into this role with similar builds and being able to really communicate this story in a similar fashion, right? But he is the new It Boy right now. People will be watching. I'll watch reluctantly, but this one did hurt me a little bit. I was upset.
There is no way that a Twitter fan cast, specifically one that a lot of us looked at with irony, is coming into fruition. So yesterday it was announced that Rebel Ridge's Aaron Pierre is going to be playing John Stewart, aka Green Lantern, in one of James Gunn's upcoming projects. Now, you know the problem before I even say it, and it is obviously rooted in colorism. John Stewart is one of those characters who have consistently remained the same in the way that they are depicted. Aaron Pierre, while a great actor, is not the person that people were expecting for John Stewart. Inside the comics, outside the comics, in animated series, and any animated version of any show that John Stewart is in, this is how he has looked consistently. Neil Adams, aka the creator of the character, even says, most black people I know are pretty dark. There are some very light-skinned people, but not John Stewart. And to me, if this is something that the creator highlighted from the get-go, this is something that should be consistent. Like right here, we have the whole lineup. We have Hal and Guy, and these are the actors. That guy's a little bit older than I expected Hal Jordan to be, but let's go on. But it's the same thing we keep saying over and over again. It's blatant colorism, and I don't think that we should just cast Black Man of the Month to play a character that he doesn't represent in that way. The issue has never been the actor and his potential. It's the blatant colorism.
And there is more. Oh, there is more. And more videos of these whiny black people raging and mourning the fact that Aaron Pierre, a somewhat lighter black person, is gonna be playing John Stewart in the live adaptation of Green Lantern. But I'm not gonna play more of these videos. Hell no. I do not have the patience for people like these people. I only played the very few I did for context. This Jamaican Sierra Leonean hawk of a man is not even that light. I mean, what is the issue here? Do you guys not understand that telling someone he can't play a role he's qualified for simply because his skin tone is a bit lighter is colorism? I mean, this guy auditioned for this role. And among every other actor who auditioned for that role, he was the best of them all. He merited the role. But somehow, because he might be a little bit fair-skinned, you think he should be deprived of that role. This is coming from the same people who are complaining about colorism. They are complaining about something they are actively perpetuating against this man. It is not as though a darker-skinned black man smashed this role during the audition and the producers just decided to hand over the role to a lighter-skinned black man because his skin is lighter. Now, that would have been colorism, giving people preferential treatment, not because they merited it, but because they have a lighter skin color. But anyway, that is not what happened here. This man won this role. He smashed his audition. He merited it. So what seems to be the problem here? Sometimes I wonder if these people ever listen to themselves. I mean, they seem to change the narrative every which way that suits them whenever they want. I remember what they said during the Little Mermaid remake. How they argued that it wasn't Halle Bailey's skin color or the dreadlocks that mattered. What mattered was that she smashed the audition and that she is helping every black kid to see herself represented on the big screen. Even though the character that Halle Bailey was playing was an extremely pale ginger hair character. A book written by a Danish writer. Oh, she was just representing black girls. Now, how about lighter skinned black boys? What is so wrong if Pierre represents black boys in Green Lantern? Huh? What is your problem with that? Don't you guys see how hypocritical you are? Aren't you guys ashamed of yourself, of your double standard, of your double tongue? Where was this energy when Halle Bailey played Ariel in Little Mermaid? Where was this energy when Yara Shahidi played the character of Tinkerbell in Peter Pan? Where was this same outrage when Idris Elba played the character Heimdall in Thor? Why didn't you complain when Lawrence Fishburne played the character Perry White in the movie Batman vs. Superman, if I can remember? Somehow, these people managed to be selective on the things to be enraged about, okay? I know that white people are somehow hated in the black community. What is somehow? Very hated. But you want to know some people who are hated apart from white people? Light-colored black people. For some reason, light-colored black people are somehow disliked. There is this animosity towards them in the black community. And to me, this backlash surrounding Pierre playing the character of John Stewart in Green Lantern seems to be another example of that dislike for lighter-skinned black people. Anyway, though, I'm happy that some people saw through the hypocrisy and the double standards surrounding this whole thing. One person wrote, when people complained about the casting of Ariel and Snow White, it was racism. But now it is okay to complain about this casting. Double standards. Another person said, why weren't you this angry when they casted a mixed race girl to play a white and blonde-haired Viking? Blonde, blue-eyed, white girl, played by a dark-haired, brown-eyed, black girl. I love it. Black guy, played by another black guy who's less dark. Colorism. I wonder why these people choose to fight over nonsensical things like this. I mean, this isn't even supposed to be an issue in the first place, especially considering the fact that most of these people who are on TikTok condemning Pierre for being cast as John Stewart were the same people who were on TikTok praising and congratulating Halle Bailey for being cast as Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Pierre from the Netflix film Rebel Ridge has been cast as the upcoming live-action John Stewart Green Lantern. And some of the reactions to this news, it's pretty much what I expected. Take a look.
Pierre is going to be playing John Stewart, aka Green Lantern. You know the problem before I even say it. It's the blatant colorism.
Am I happy that my internet husband is getting another black job? Yes. Am I also saying, hey, you could have said no to this black job? Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this you?
Miss Nico Parker, she is going to be playing Astrid in the live-action adaptation of How to Train Your Dragon. And, of course, the racists are already pissed off because she has that ounce of melanin from her mama.
And now that I think about it, wasn't this you too?
This is how you have your black co-stars backs. Howie is perfect for the part, is going to blow everybody away. It wasn't the red hair that y'all had a problem with. It was the melanin. The way that these POC women are going to run the Disney franchise for the next 10 plus years, I just love it.
You know, the grotesque stench of hypocrisy from people like this, it's just too much to handle at this point. These people do not care about prejudice towards particular skin colors or racial features. These people do not care about media erasure until it fits their victim narrative. Does the nitpick within me think that maybe the live action John Stewart could be a little bit darker? Sure. But if it's silly to be upset about the Little Mermaid casting because these castings should be based on merit outside of accuracy towards the source material, if it's silly to be upset about the Astrid casting because she just has a hint more melanin than the original character, then why exactly do y'all feel some type of way about a man who we know can embody the character of John Stewart but has just a hint less melanin? It's because these people are racially narcissistic. If it does not benefit people that they believe look like them, and if it does not benefit people that they believe are similar to them, they aren't going to care about consistency. Anyways, the casting for Tiana in the new Princess and the Frog movie coming out in 2026 has just been announced. And may I say, I believe they did an excellent job because Sabrina Carpenter was made for this role. Can't wait.
At least Aaron Pierre is a black man, but Halle Bailey is neither white nor is she redhead. Yet, she was worshipped for playing that role, but another black man playing a black character is currently being demonized for not being black enough. I hate making these kind of videos, but I also understand that it is important that we tackle idiosyncratic issues like this when we come across them. It is really important to have these kind of conversations. For me, I think that if Aaron Pierre was the best auditioning actor for this role, then he should be given a chance to showcase his talent. He got that role by merit. He's qualified for it. So let's just allow him play John Stewart instead of coming after him with pitchforks and machetes. Anyway guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership as a way of supporting the channel. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.